Hi, my name is Eli Ayala of Revealed Apologetics. And if you've been watching my recent live streams on the Revealed Apologetics YouTube channel, you will notice that I have been making announcements for my 5-week online apologetics course entitled Presup U, or Presup University. And I just wanted to make this brief video to remind folks that there are 3 days, as of recording this specific video here, there are 3 more days to sign up. So if you're interested in enrolling in Presup U, you can totally do that still all the way up until our start date, which is November 1st. Now, just a couple of points of important information with respect to what the course is all about. With respect to the content of the course, it is a 5-week course specifically on presuppositional apologetics. And so that's really what we're going to be laying out in the 5-week lectures. Okay. When you order the course, you'll be sent 5 lectures with the PowerPoint slides and the outlines. And so you will be responsible for watching lectures and being prepared to discuss and go deeper during our private Zoom sessions. All right. And that's really where the fun begins. I have given this course a while back and had the pleasure of meeting folks from all around the world, meeting at different times. It was really interesting to meet people from all over the place to talk about apologetics and to create a community, but also to kind of set up a sort of iron sharpens iron sort of situation where we were able to help each other out, do a little bit of role playing, and really make practical applications as to how to use this specific apologetic. Well, for the breakdown of the course, if you're interested, if you're kind of wondering, well, before I sign up, what are you guys going to be covering in the course? Well, there are 5 lectures, as I said, and here's kind of the basic outline of those lectures. Of course, when we're doing presuppositional apologetics, we often also call it biblical apologetics. The first lecture is going to focus on the biblical foundations for apologetics in general and the biblical foundations for presuppositional methodology in particular. The second lecture is going to deal with defining and constructing worldviews. And this is really important because presuppositional apologetics is a worldview apologetics, as you'll learn in more detail if you take the course, that when we defend the Christian faith, we're not doing it in a piecemeal fashion. Rather, we are defending the entire Christian system. And so it's a much more holistic approach to doing apologetics. Then we're going to be talking about what I call the twin poisons of unbelieving thought, and those deal with the issues of neutrality and autonomy. And we've used these words a lot. If you watched a lot of my videos and we talk about these issues, we use the terms autonomy and neutrality, but in this course, we really go into the weeds and explain why it's so important to get a firm grasp on these concepts, learn how to identify them when we're engaging people, and how to understand the importance of that within the apologetic encounter. In the 4th week, we're going to go over the presuppositional method, generally speaking, and then the specific argument, where we really break down the nuts and bolts of what the presuppositional argument is itself. And this is a really important part of the course, as presuppositional apologetics, as typically done at like the popular level, it is usually presented in kind of like these little catchphrases that folks learn from, like Greg Bonson or someone else. But in this particular lecture, I really go into what the argument actually is. Okay. So you can kind of understand what is the nature of, say, the transcendental argument for God's existence, which we kind of break that down in detail. And in the last week, of course, apologetics we're not just called to kind of talk about apologetics. And so the course kind of culminates in its final lecture, and it presents an application of presuppositional apologetics. And so we kind of move from biblical foundations all the way through and unpack all of the different elements of presuppositional methodology. And then we talk about, how do we contextualize this? How do we take the presuppositional method, or the biblical method of apologetics, and how do we actually use it within the specific context that God has placed us in? So those are the overall view of the 5 weeks of these lectures. We go into much more detail. Now, if you're interested in signing up, as I said, there's 3 days as of this recording here. We start on November 1st at 9 p.m. Eastern. This is when folks will kind of connect through the private Zoom link that I'll send out to those who have signed up. And just the details here. So there are 2 versions of the course. All right. Now, one version of the course, there's a deadline, and that's November 1st, where we're going to eventually meet. But there's also a basic version of the course. Now, the basic version of the course is $74.99. I guess there's some service fees and things like that, but that's generally the price. And with the basic course, you will get all of the lectures, all of the PowerPoints, and all of the outline notes, and you have the liberty to work through the course at your own pace. All right. The premium course is $99.99, and the premium course offers practically what the basic course offers, with the extra added feature that you will receive this private Zoom link each week so that you can connect with me and the rest of the folks who are taking the class and really kind of dig deeper. That's going to be your opportunity to ask questions, um, make observations, and maybe perhaps help provide some help for those in the class based upon your viewing of the lectures. And so this is going to be really the interactive element of the course, and that's kind of what sets apart the premium course with the basic course. Also, when you sign up for either the basic course or the premium course, not only are you going through a more structured way of learning apologetics, as opposed to kind of like reading an article here or watching a video there, you're also helping out the ministry as well. And so when you help in that way, you help me kind of be able to do what I'm doing. And so if you value apologetics online and you value folks who are putting out this content, then it would be greatly appreciated if you consider signing up for either the basic or the premium version of the course. All right. Well, that's it for this video. You can sign up right now at revealedapologetics.com. On the home screen, you're going to see an option on the drop menu, Presup U. And when you click Presup U, it will give you totally simple instructions to sign up and enroll in the course. If it's the premium, you have 3 days. If it's the basic, you can sign up for that at any time, and we'll send you all of the lectures for the course. All right. Well, thank you so much for your support. If you end up not signing up at all, I totally appreciate the support of just watching the live streams and just engaging in the comments. I very much appreciate the community that has been built around this ministry, and so I very much appreciate it. All right. Well, that's it for this video. Until November 2nd, I will talk to you then. Take care. November 2nd, by the way, is I'll be having a live streamed interview. So don't get that confused with November 1st. So, well, thank you so much for your time. Take care. God bless. Bye.